Hi, I'm Dave Warner. I'm a crime novelist. I started out as a musician, I guess, but I've been writing crime novels now for 20 odd years, and I've done 11 crime novels, and my latest is this one, After the Flood, which is the third in the series of my Dan Clement series. And Dan Clement is a cop based in Broome in remote Western Australia, right on the edge of the desert there. Now, I guess I got inspired to start this series, which I think I invented Dan Clement around about 2006, although I didn't actually write the first book before it breaks until 2014. And very, very fortunately for me, that won the Ned Kelly Award for Best Australian Crime Fiction. And so I was, in 2016, I was obviously excited about that. The inspiration for the series really came from novelists like Henning Mankell and James Lee Burke. Now, Henning Mankell is a Swedish novelist, and his crime fiction, Wallander, you might know his detective from TV series, is set in southern Sweden, and you really get this sense of the cold fir forests of Sweden. Whereas James Lee Burke, his books are set on the bayou in southern states of America, and you get this fantastic feeling. And I wanted to do something like that, where the location was a main character. And I thought in Australia, the best and most unique place you could do would be the Kimberley in Western Australia. And so hence Dan Clement and his small team of officers who police the Kimberley and sometimes parts of the Pilbara, which, that's a place the size of all of Europe, with a half a dozen police officers trying to get to the bottom of things. When we find Clement, he's a bit bored. He's sitting at his desk at Broome, and he's only got some small cases to go on. Somebody's taken some explosives from a mine site. We've got some anti-abattoir protesters. So he's finding it's pretty small time, and then we get the quite gruesome discovery of the naked body of a man that has been crucified on a road in a remote cattle station. So Clement goes out to the cattle station, and this really kicks off things as he tries to find out who the man was and why he's been murdered in this way. And he thinks he has a few options that he eliminates one by one, and then gradually, as the climax of this book builds, he starts to realise that these other small crimes, the theft of the explosives and the protests, may all be related to one thing, and it's a really big thing, that there could be, for want of a better word, a terror attack on one of the gas trains off the coast of Western Australia. So in this book, After the Flood, while my first Dan Clement books were mystery thrillers with serial killers that Dan had to get to the bottom of, in this one it's more an action thriller with a ticking clock. I just wanted to do something different. At the moment, a lot of Australian crime novels, I find, are of a very similar pattern, where you have a crime that happened many years ago and it's solved in the present day. But I wanted to try something different, and so this is a little bit more of an action thriller with the climax taking place in a speedboat chase at night around and on the Montebello Islands off the coast of Western Australia.